Hello, I'm Elma a Seventh Adventist Reform Movement in Singapore of W, overseas Filipino worker. But today is my Saturday off, and I want to share to my Facebook and to my YouTube about the symbol of the churches, right? There are three symbols of churches: the the synagogue, and the Roman Catholic. So this is the symbols. The symbol of synagogue is the Jews is a star, and then the symbol of the Islam is a crescent moon, and the symbol of the Roman Catholic is a symbol of mathematics plus. So it's a small letter T. So that is the symbol of Roman Catholic. So in Revelation 1 verse 11 in the Bible, there is also seven churches in part of Asia, but that part in Asia you can see in the map of the world, part of Greece and Turkey. So it's nice, it's interest to study about the map, especially now is war in Ukraine and Russia. So I'm just every time I go to my hangout is in library at Topayo. So but I'm staying in 88 Telok Singapore as a worker to my work permit as a legal working in Singapore. So my main topic is about dreams and reality. It will happen. Last year, I dream about. I will just show my dream last year, 2021, is when I was staying to the house of Block 88 because I never finished my contract there, but I'm staying now here at 88 Telok Blanc, Singapore. I have a dream about fighting with a big snake, color silver. It's an eel from the sea, and it happened that it wants to fight on me, and I take a sharp wood, and then I fight with that big snake, and really I already won the battle. Napatay ko siya. I already at the center of the body, the same measurement at the center is it's like this. It's like this photo. If you see this, just now I saw at the library, this one. So the human killed the beast. So I tell that to my mother when I was staying to that Block 80 here in Singapore, Telok Blanga. And I said to my mother, Ma, adati tagtagainom ko in Ilocano dialect, my dialect. Da tagtagainom ko nga ate ulog ko, umay na kayat na nga kagatan, kat nangalak iti, nagkaya sak iti kayo nga natadem, nagbaling nga kaslangay ajay javelin, kung na, it's like a sharp arrow to fight with that snake, and I killed it at the main center, at the belly of the snake, very very big and really very long, and I killed. And my mother said, you won the battle, so good for you. And then I dreamed there at that house again, a sword, and it's only tied with the tail of a horse. And then every time I have a little bit problem to that house, that there's a problem with the time, and I'm telling to my agent also last time, and I tell to my mother about my problem. And then my mother told me, better you go out to that house, it's danger. And then I tell the long sword like that, and only hanging near to my head, and if I will sleep also, it will drop to my feet. And I told to my mother, and the mother told me that better you get away to that house, it's a danger, because that sword, it will drop to your head and you will die, or it will drop to your feet and you will be got injured or broken your leg. So those dreams already, and now I saw the real at the library that this army, you see part in Russia, right, the symbol, the army is killed the beast, the big snake, so the serpent. So it's happened. And then this again, month of February 2022, I have a dream that my mother went to the market, but my mother she's old already, at around 80 to 82 years old, coming this May 4 of 2022. And then I dreamed that my mother carrying cage. And I said, why you're carrying it? You're weak already, you cannot carry that bird. And then my mother says, your auntie from California brought for me to take care this pet bird. I said, small, it's like a robin, blue and yellow bird. And I said, wow, so cute, so small, very small. And then I said, man, the bird is already struggling, it will die. What happened? He's telling me like that, and very slow, my mother, ma, hurry up. And I said, Ilocano, my dialect, ma, malason isunan, big poison. Because there's a lime, it's like a rubber band, going from the feet, going to the mouth. And then it's opening like that, and struggling the bird like that. And then until the it's like a rubber band poison went inside the mouth and ate that everything go in the mouth and disappeared the bird. And when I saw the cage, the bird changed. So it's like I don't know, it's like a magic. The bird became a squirrel and very happy. The squirrel, small squirrel, gray. It's like those squirrel in America, eating a small acorn, those nuts. And I said to my mother, Mom, what does it mean? Oh, there's a meaning of that. And now is literally it's real. There is a war in Ukraine and in Russia. And the one dream already is already done. I saw it in reality today at the library. And the next is there is a dream of also Joseph in the Bible, right? The butler and the baker, right? And it happened after 3 days, right? Those are reading the Bible, they know that. And the dream only is I want to know is the cage, the bird and the acorn. So I just tell to my mother, and then my mother told me there's a meaning of that. So every dream, it will happen, and you can see really if you dream and it will become reality. So I thank God I'm staying in the house of my employer now. They are educated. My mom is good, and they are a Muslim. Not the other. I left the house of Black 80 that I dream a sword that is danger, and I killed the big snake. There are Hindu, there are Indians, and this one is there are Singaporean, Malaysian, Singaporean. They are really here in Singapore, and I'm only a Singpass. So now is everything is there is a dream that become reality, and hope that I have only in my passport to my this Facebook, Melissa Reyes. I'm holding my passport from Brazil, but I'm working now in Singapore, and until the 42 months in the prophecy is only 5 years, right? Last year is 5 years, but now to renew passport is 10 years, right? So my passport is counted there is 42 months when I was in Brazil, until continuation now is until July for only 2022, and it will close the 42 months. And exactly now the president of Russia is symbol of bear, really. It will eat the flesh, it's the boar. And it's very, Russia is very huge country, and exactly now the president is this Vladimir Putin. And in the part of Europe, in the 10 divisions, right, in part of Europe in the prophecy, there is on the feet is there is a weak and strong, right? So we will discuss that next. So today is already 7:30, and I'm going again to have because my time is until 8 to 8. So this is what I want to share again to my video, to my Facebook and to my YouTube. And I just greet those are from Ukraine, those Seventh Adventist Reform movement there. I know, so sad that especially the president of Ukraine, that sometimes fight is really, it's a serious matter. As I can see, the president of Ukraine is actor, and he is very a jolly person, a very happy face before, but when war came, it's really serious. That it changes everything. If there is a war, it will change everything, the face of a person and the change of climate and everything. And we don't know the reaction again, what will happen of the four political that it will rise. And China is done already. It rise the COVID-19. It's the four political nations is China. It's done already, the COVID-19, right? But still there is a tail, right? So universal, it's alarma. We use everything mask, but now is in Singapore is if we are outside we can use without mask, but inside we can go library, we will use mask if crowded. So now is the second is Russia. Now is war. So the meaning of bear is a ram. Okay, so I show that to my Facebook and everything. There's a chapter and verse in the Bible, and then we will wait for what will happen of Japan and India. So those are four political, but only the thing that there's a meaning in the four political it will rise is part of Europe is this Russia. So this is what I want to share today. April 2022, and it's coming again May. So this is me, Elma Mentoria, Seventh Adventist Reform Movement, a vegetarian and very simple. Happy Sabbath and Happy New Week to everyone, especially in Ukraine, the Seventh Adventist Reform Movement, that they are experiencing the war in Moldova and part of Poland. Those a lot of reform in part of Europe. That is the history of Seventh Adventist Reform Movement. And from Asia, I'm from Philippines. This is my trace together here in Singapore. So Happy New Week.